Happy Thursday, friends. It is Thursday, right? Time is so weird. It's already November. Can you imagine? Like how my hair's sticking up. November the 4th. Remember the 4th of November? Isn't that the movie? Anyway, I was just popping on here to talk about choices. I have so many friends and family having brand new choices before them, choices that seem like impossibilities, choices that seem like non-choices. And I'm reminded how we can keep making the same choices or giving the same authority over us, power over our choices. And because we're at such a unique time in our world, like brand new, there's in all of history, there's never been a day like today, and that's going to be true anytime. But there's definitely a particular thing happening, shift happening. So many are saying it from all different arenas. And my encouragement to you and to me is we get to be brand new. That means being brand new, there's nothing before us in our past that will give us reference for what the brand new is that's coming. Brand new worlds are being created. Brand new ways of doing things are being created. Brand new technologies, brand new industries, brand new, it's really everything. And so we can keep giving our power away to forces outside of us and allow the illusion of this is what I have to do. And maybe not making anything wrong about anyone that says that. I'm just saying, perhaps there's a new way to look at this. And that is, if we have patience and endurance. I have really been focusing on the word endurance. I've met with my friend Carrie a couple times. She's really helping me see all that's in the word endurance. And if I stay faithful to my mission in life, and I stay in the endurance of what is going on, and I see it as opportunity, I see it as refinement, I see it as purification, I see it as giving me clarity if I choose, then there are some really we all have creative genius waiting for us. And if we can imagine, I've been also meditating a lot on the scripture, Hebrews 12:2, and how Jesus, Yeshua, lived in his life purpose, his life mission, despising the opinions of others that attempted to shame or put on him a different mission than the one that he had taken on, and lived it out to the end, and did it because of joy, because within him he had the joy God vision of what his life mission was accomplishing, and we can all have that. So if we can get into the place of realizing our creative genius is within us, we have a divine blueprint with a creative genius that's designed to be alive and active in this very moment right now that we're in, with creative ideas, new technologies, new businesses, new endeavors, brand new. Just because things are changing and closing and altering, instead of saying, I'm so ready for things to get back to normal, that normal is no longer beneficial to us. If we hang on to an old way of doing things, we're going to lose our lives. We're going to find our life by letting go of the way things have been in the past, letting go of an old version of things that no longer serves or suits our now. The only thing that suits or serves our now is our now, being fully, completely present in our now, allowing our joy to guide us into our creative genius so that we can create whatever it's time to create. If you can imagine being one of the people that was exploring artificial light, like light bulbs, and bringing that technology into existence, there was nothing like it in existence until someone conceived of it and began to put it into existence through creative genius. Running water is the same thing. Plumbing, right? Refrigeration. You could name all of these things that we take for granted because we've had them. Maybe you don't take them for granted, but like I don't think about the fact that often, I don't dwell on the fact often that there was someone who was conceiving of an idea and took inspired action to bring it into manifestation via trial and error, making mistakes, giving themselves permission to be creative. And I noticed within me a little bit of a hesitation, honestly. Like, I'm looking for someone else to create some of those things because it's easier. It's more convenient. It's familiar to just adapt to or take on someone else's creation. My dogs are coming to visit me. This is Milo. Say hi, Milo. And at the same time, I recognize there may be a divine technology. Maybe I'm going to say there is a divine technology or invention that is to come through me. And I get to give myself permission to be the one, and so do you. When something changes as drastically as 2020 and 2021 have shown us that things can change, when the illusion is getting louder and louder with regards to force and control and coercion and manipulation and fear, it's really our signal that it's time for us to reach within, listen to God in each one of us, connect with our divine creative genius, and let it shine. Let it rip, friends. There is no wrong or bad idea. There is only things for us to explore and start to put paint on our canvases, start to collaborate and connect with other creatives who are like-minded and who are in similar situations and are ready for brand new. And I believe the brand new is going to be far beyond and above anything we can ask or imagine. We just get to take our steps. One step in front of the other, 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 in front of the other. Telephones, light bulbs, refrigeration, running water. For the next era, whatever that looks like, transportation, entertainment, dining, music, art, you name it, that creative genius resides within you, and you have a very specific manifestation of something coming through you. So start making your creative choices, please. I am excited and thrilled to see your creative choices coming into manifestation, into existence through you. Books, media, ways to cook, what is it? What is it, right? I'm like, what other things? Building materials, how we do business, how we do finances, how we do relationships. Brand new, brand new, brand new. All right, friends, I choose to hear your thoughts on this. What choices have you realized that you have told yourself, I had to do? Say Natasha. Yeah, hello. You're welcome, Crystal. I'm so thankful you're making so many creative choices, Natasha. NFP organizations, that's right. That's right. Ways to support our world, brand new. So tell me what your thoughts are. You don't have to say this, but like consider what choices have you said, I had to do that. I had no other choice. And just pause within you and go, is that really true? Did I really have no other choice? Did I really have to make that choice? Or did I actually limit myself? And was I just, unconscious to the potential reality that I had another choice, that I could have made it? Maybe you would have been uncomfortable, or maybe would have led to something that was undesirable. That's a possibility. Just sit with that, because I think the more we expand our awareness to we are in the field of infinite possibilities right now, and it may be in the past that's how it was. That's definitely possible. But I believe now we are in the field of infinite possibilities with infinite choices ahead of us. It's just a matter of us staying connected in our joy, staying awake in our joy, and asking, what brand new choice can I make right now in this moment? And how can I allow my creative genius, which is connected, it's one with divine source, the creator of all the universe is one with you, and your divine creativity, your divine genius, creative genius is coming forth for what? And here's the next piece. Be like a child in this. Children don't go into imaginative play with each other and saying, oh, you cannot imagine that you're a dragon. Dragons don't exist. Or maybe there's a child who has a parent that tells them those things, right? Children in imaginative play can be dragons or fairies or flying saucers or something that has not even been conceived of yet, and they make it up as they go. This is a sidebar. If you look at the NFT crypto world, that's what's happening. People are creating, they're like, this is the thing. And then people are like, okay, it's a thing. So be childlike in your imagination and your brand new choices and start writing it down. Write them down, one after another after another. Have a brain party on a piece of paper or on your computer or on your notes in your phone, and start putting the ideas down. Give yourself permission to imagine far and wide, to allow yourself no self-editing, no telling yourself, no letting that little niggly voice in there tell you that that's not possible. Give yourself permission to imagine whatever it is that comes to your mind. Write it down. And if you're like, I can't imagine that yet, write it down and say, come back to it later. Because I think there are potentially things coming to you now. You write them down, you'll find them again in a year, and you'll find that they have happened. There's a power in writing these things down. There's power. I read a book one time called Write It Down, Make It Happen. Write it down, make it happen. Write it down, make it happen. Those blueprints that Leonardo da Vinci is so famous for, they were inconceivable in his day and age. Inconceivable. Some of them maybe still. Tesla, the things that Tesla had envisioned were unheard of in his day. There are many more that are not coming to mind right now, but you're one of them. You're one of them. It has many ideas that you maybe go, that's inconceivable, no way, but let me give you permission, if it takes my permission to give you permission to go ahead and write it down and let it be a thing in your world to explore and imagine, and let divine inspiration lead and guide you instead of the outer voices of the people that say that it's not possible. Because God in you says, yes, all things are possible. All right, friends, I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me for a minute, hearing what I have to say. I love you all, and I'll check in another time. These dogs, I tell you what, they're having a heyday. The sun is shining. It's not cloudy anymore. I love sunshine. I also love rain. I just want to sleep when it's raining, though, and I had things to do. So sun's out, and it's full here, and life is good. I love you. Bye.